So how do you build a great team culture? So for me, building a great team culture is very much about integrating team building into our teamwork. Historically, we've seen them as two separate things. So team building is the one day down the assault course or going to the bowling alley or going for a pizza together. And then we get on with our work in the day to day. And actually now, because teamwork has changed so much, it's much more dynamic, it's much more fluid. Teams are more collaborative, they're flatter. We're moving in and out of teams more frequently. We can't leave it to chance and we can't leave it to a one-off event as well. So we really need to kind of think about how do we make sure that we're constantly thinking about how we're building a team culture, improving our teams. The other thing as well is that there's no team that's the same. Every team is unique and every team has its own individual culture, because if you think about a team, it's made up of a set of individuals, all with their own unique expertise, skills, background, knowledge. And when you put them together in a team, then that's going to create its own personality as well. And then when you throw in the project that they're working on and the context that they work within, and then that creates a whole new dynamic. You might think about a new team working on a new project together, and that has its own culture. The same team working on a new project is going to create a new culture as well. And then think about when someone new joins the team. So we're going to have to be constantly shifting and thinking about how we improve our culture and work together. And it also comes down to having better conversations about how we work together. And there's lots of research to show that how we work together in a team has much more of an impact on the success of a team than who is in the team and even what they're working on. So we need to just get a lot more comfortable with talking about, how we run our meetings, how we're going to communicate, how we share ideas, even the times that we're going to be working alone and when we come together as well. And so it's less about having kind of a step-by-step approach and more about underlying principles to thinking about how we create the best environment for our team to work together. So 3 of those principles are, first one might be having a growth mindset. So how do we think about how our team can continuously improve? Do we believe that our team can get better at collaboration and improve the way that we work together? That's the first step. The second step is being intentional about the way that we work together as well. So knowing that you don't just have to have a meeting and, it's the same format every time. Actually, you can design your meetings to make them more effective and productive based on who's in the team. You can design ways of communicating. You can design little rituals that enable you to come together and form more trust. And then the other underlying principle for all of this, really because of the environment that we work in, which is about innovation, collaboration, creativity, is taking a much more facilitative approach to the way that we work in teams. Again, how do you create the environment for people to flourish, people to do their best work, for people to contribute, feel engaged in the project, and enable the team to kind of make progress towards their goal? So it's kind of all of those things coming together, which, as I say, it's not really a step-by-step approach. It's more a set of principles that enable us to kind of evolve and move as we need to as the times change.